Imagine walking into your local bank, just wanting to get your errands done like anyone else. But instead of a friendly smile, you're met with snickers, side eyes, and outright disrespect, all because you're in a wheelchair. That's exactly what happened to one man in a small-town bank in Ohio. What the rude teller didn't know was that the truth about this man would cost her job and leave everyone in that bank stunned. It was a typical Tuesday morning. At First Community Bank in suburban Ohio, the lobby was buzzing, folks cashing checks, applying for loans, or just grabbing some cash for the week. Among them was Marcus, a black man in his late 30s, rolling up to the counter in his wheelchair. Marcus was there to deposit a paycheck, a quick in-and-out task. But as he reached the teller's window, the young woman behind the counter, a 20-something with a name tag reading Kelsey, gave him a smug look. She leaned forward and said loud enough for the whole lobby to hear, "People like you always expect a free pass, don't they?" The words hit like a slap. The busy lobby went dead silent. Heads turned. Marcus, calm as ever, slid his paycheck across the counter, but Kelsey wasn't done. She rolled her eyes, muttering about how some people take forever and make her job harder, mocking the way Marcus adjusted his wheelchair to reach the counter. A few customers shifted uncomfortably. One older woman whispered to her husband, "That's not right." But Marcus? He didn't flinch. His face stayed steady, his dignity unshaken. Then the bank manager, a middle-aged guy named Tom, walked out from his office. He spotted Marcus and broke into a huge grin. "Mr. Thompson, man, it's great to see you," he said, striding over. Then he turned to the room, his voice carrying pride. "Folks, this is Marcus Thompson, the guy who single-handedly funded the new wheelchair-accessible playground at Lincoln Park after last year's storm tore the old one apart. This community owes him big time." The air in the room changed. Kelsey's smug grin vanished. Her face went pale as she realized she hadn't just insulted some random guy. She'd disrespected a local hero. The manager's smile faded as he turned to her. "Kelsey, we don't treat anyone like that here, especially not a man like Mr. Thompson. Clear out your desk." A few customers clapped. One guy in a trucker hat gave a loud, "You tell her." Marcus, meanwhile, finished his deposit without a word, his quiet strength louder than any comeback. As he rolled out, the lobby was still buzzing, not with whispers of judgment, but with respect. Here's the truth. Respect doesn't cost a dime, but disrespect can cost you everything. Marcus showed us that dignity isn't about shouting back. It's about standing tall, even when you're seated. So what about you? If you saw someone treated like Marcus, would you speak up? If this story hit you in the feels, don't just keep scrolling. Drop a like, share it with your crew, and follow for more real stories that remind us kindness always wins, and heroes don't always need a cape.